Look at the third question of 2007 EE gate paper. Okay, electrical circuits. Okay, right. Let's reread the question quickly. In the circuit shown in the figure, switch S1 is initially closed and switch SW2 is open. The inductor carries a current of 10 ampere and the capacitor charged to a voltage of 10 volts with the polarities indicated. Current in this direction, voltage plus here minus here. Okay. SW2 is initially closed at t equal to 0 minus. This one is closed, and SW1 is opened at t equal to 0. Okay. This one is closed. As soon as this is closed, this one is open. Okay. The current through the capacitor, the current flowing through the capacitor, and the voltage across inductor at t equal to 0 plus is. What is 0 plus? The moment just after closing the switch. Okay. How to look at it? This problem. If you are looking for only this much period of time, at the instant of time, this is not period. At this particular instant of time, this inductor, as it cannot abruptly change its current, it acts like a current source. At that instant, it just acts like a current source. And as the property of the capacitor says that it cannot abruptly change the voltage across it, so it just acts like a voltage source. So I can replace the inductor with a current source and replace the capacitor with a voltage source. Okay. And what is there? Yes, switch S1 SW1 is not there. Okay, since it is open, this is not there, and this is closed. Now I can look this one as the parallel combination of resistor 10 ohm and a current source 10 ampere. I can quickly convert this to a voltage source using a source transformation. Then R1 becomes a series with R2, and the voltage appears will be 100 volts. Okay, positive here, negative here. Okay, the polarity being positive here, negative here. 100 volts, 10 ohms, 10 ohms. This is 10 volts voltage source. Okay, this picture is in my mind. Now I am looking at this entire circuit as two series connected resistor with a 100 volt source here and 10 volt source here. Since this potential is more than this potential, current obviously flows from higher potential to the lower potential, as we all know. This current direction is like this. Okay, from left to right. Okay, towards the capacitor positive terminal. Okay, what about the current then? The potential difference divided by the resistances, right? So the current is nothing but current flowing through the capacitor. This current is nothing but series circuit, so current flowing through the capacitor is nothing but 100 minus 10 by 10 plus 10. Okay, let's write it here. Current flowing through the capacitor at t equal to 0 plus is what? IC. Okay, IC in brackets 0 plus, okay, equal to this is a fraction, right? Okay, 100 minus 10 on the numerator, denominator 10 plus 10, that is 20. Fair enough. 90 by 20 is nothing but okay, let's again take a fraction. 90 upon 20, how much it will be? 4.5 ampere. Equal to 4.5 ampere. Okay, now we got the current flowing through the capacitor. Okay, can we move this along? No problem. Now what about the voltage across inductor? Voltage across inductor is nothing but the potential here, right? From here to here, means after the source conversion, it is just potential at the middle. Okay, so 100 volts here, the drop minus this drop across 10 ohm. Okay, what is the drop across 10 ohm? 100 minus current is 4.5, 45. Okay, so 100 minus 45 is nothing but 55. That is the voltage across inductor. Okay, let me write that also. Voltage across inductor at that instant, not at every instant, at t equal to 0 plus is VL of 0 plus, right, equal to what? The total potential 100 minus the drop across 10 ohms, this 10 ohms, since the current is 4.5 ampere in the series circuit, so the drop being 4.5. Okay, let us put it in brackets into what? Into 10, the resistance value, IR drop. So 100 minus 45 equal to 55. Okay, for 4.5, 55 is the answer. 4.5. Okay, 4.5, where is that? 4.5 ampere, 55. So our D bit is the correct answer. Okay, right, fair enough.